G'day, for those that are watching this later. Finally back. This is Kamala Cam. Pokemon Duel live streaming. I haven't done this in a while, so I might be a little bit out of it. We're going to be looking at some featured duels that I want to have a look at. I'll do a couple of league matches as well, maybe even a room match or two. I'll see if I can get a deck together for Silver Moon, but I'm never any good at those ones. I always struggle with them. I try to be too creative and nothing ever goes right. Anyway, on the title of this little video, I mention disastrous decisions and ramifications. Here's what I mean by that and what has happened. You will see in a moment when that monthly rank ticks over to my current league rating that I'm significantly lower than you might think I would normally be. There it is, 3,200. As recently as maybe 2 weeks ago, I was 3,700. Just before the update. I lost a couple towards the end of the last month, and from the start of this month, I've been really struggling and plummeting in league rating. I've been trying all sorts of different decks. Nothing seems to work. I am determined and focused and I guess determined is probably the best word I can come up with, to use Chinchu and Lantern in a deck, preferably with Thunderous, because Thunderous gives it the best chance to get it paralyzed, being a water type, having a nice big purple. You'll get it paralyzed, which gives it the Mimikyu-like double chance. Combine that with Thunderous's ability, gives it a plus 30. If you also have a Tapu Koko, that's another plus 30. All of a sudden, you've got a Chinchu, and a UC Chinchu hitting at 120, maybe 130 if you've got it chain leveled, and a Lantern that can potentially hit at 180. That's with Thunderous, Tapu Koko, and getting it paralyzed. If you put an Ampharos on that as well, that'll give you at least another 10 on your turn. Which would put, even in defense, that puts it at plus 30, plus 10 at least, plus 40, that's 160. So Lantern, as a rare, if it's paralyzed, has double life and hits at 160. It's basically a Primal Cure Grey, with its basically half wheel about 160, possibly 170 with chains, and the other half is a purple move. And its purple move is actually pretty good. It is a great counter for decks that have Heracross, particularly if, given that Heracross's attacking isn't great, it's typically used towards the back around goal. So if you can land your purple on your Lantern and he's got a Heracross on goal, because it can move any bug or any other figure within 2 steps. Any bug or any other figure within 2 steps. So you can either move someone maybe off one of your entry points if it's down that end of the field, which I've used it for before and it's quite good. Or you can try and get its bug defender out of the way. Potentially, if you happen to have your Thunderous or Tapu Koko somewhere in the vicinity that can reach the goal, you might set up for a cheese win, similar to what happens if your defender rolls blue when you hit Origin Pulse on a goaltending Primal Cure Grey. And all of a sudden, with all this talk, I feel like I need to do a Lantern deck again. Alright, here I am just broadcasting all my mediocre decks to the world. I got rid of my Lantern deck actually. Alright. Let's get rid of this one. Move. Stay. Alright. So, first and foremost, Chinchu, where are you? Here is my big mistake that I'm alluding to. the reason why I've been so frustrated with my descent into nothingness. I had towards the end of last month, using my player pass figures that I get, you know, the 10 that you get every month if you have been in it for a few months or from the start like I have. I got all the new figures last new release, and then I used the rest of my figures to double up on some things that I thought were useful. I got a second Celesteela, I got a second Kartana, I got a second, either a second Sizor or Mega Sizor. I already had the other, two of the other anyway, I can't remember which. Initially with this deck that I'm putting together at the moment, I had a Manaphy in here as well, which gives Lantern and Chinchu another 30, but it is a major weak point as well, with it only having 20, 50 attack. So as a result, when it got to the new month, far out, I need to get rid of some of them Shinotics. I don't have a Mega Sharpedo yet. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, when it got to... Oh, I know what I'll do. X. And... E. I don't have Manectric or the Mega yet. Restores. What was I saying? Yeah, I'd used up most of the rest of my 10 figures for that month on doubling up on some powerful figures that I thought that I had seen work well together. And in decks, like I wanted the double Kartana, double Sizor for a cracked deck. Double Celesteela is a little bit OP in an Ultra Beast deck. Throw in a Pheromosa and a Polypole and Dawnwings and who else? Let's say Blacephalon, and that's a pretty good deck. So this is what I used all the rest, and so I ended up, and I used like my second last one. I had 8 left. It's getting towards the end of the month, and I used my second last one on a second Volcarona. So I already had Larvesta and Volcarona from the Player Pass monthly points, or from the monthly points, and I picked up a second Larvesta somewhere along the way. No, I hadn't. I used my materials for a second Larvesta and used Player Pass for a second Volcarona. That was really dumb. It left me with one spare figure for this new update. Alright. Yeah, let's give this a go. So, that meant that I had one slot for this new update, which happened last week, which is a full, almost, it's about 1.5 weeks before my Player Pass date is, which is the 13th. I got it the day after Player Pass was brought in. I got it the day after. So I got my Celebi and I got my 10 figures and have done every month since. With it And after that, I was getting new figures very close to the update days every time. I always had my figures reset either a day or two after, or even I think a day before one time. This time, it's happening halfway through this month. And the thing is, if you look at the player pass information, this month is actually only 3 weeks, and it's going to be 11 days between when my player pass resets and when the next update comes through. It will have been 11 days. I think that's right. Don't quote me on it, but it's thereabouts. It's not that long. So I don't know how worth it is even, get it. I mean, I will, because I'm going to have enough, but 11 days. And that's going to mean I'm going to have a full close to 3 weeks between the next update and my next reset, which means this month I need to use my 10 wisely. I will probably just get a Manectric, Mega Sharpedo, and maybe a second Sharpedo, and hope that I'm lucky in getting a Mega somewhere along the line. Nothing else new came out this month besides the uncommons and rares. And that, are they even making commons anymore? Like, I feel like I haven't seen a common in a long time. They're probably just too boring. No one uses commons for anything, like literally anything. See Rhyhorn occasionally, maybe a Charmeleon, but yeah, let's be real. So that's where I'm at, which means that I've been battling decks with Manectrics and Mega Manectrics and Sharpedos and Mega Sharpedos and all that sort of stuff on basically what I had before, which is just, it's not competitive enough at the moment. And so I've plummeted. Part of the reason for my plummet is because I've been getting desperate and switching decks and trying to find another deck to break through, and then I'll lose patience with that because I'll just keep losing, and then I'll switch again, and it just sort of spirals. Spirals is the word I'm looking for. Alright, with that, let's give this deck a go. The idea is get figures paralyzed, get Chinchu or Lantern paralyzed, to get power to everyone basically, with Thunderous on the field. Oh, I didn't put Reveal Glass in. I think I need Reveal Glass in this deck. I might be getting a bot right now, because that was really quick. I shouldn't be, I won recently. Oh my god. Come on. Alright. What do we need to do? Avoid the Celesteelers. Let's see what's he got. Got double chances, long throw. No air balloon, which is good. There's no point in attacking the goal with him because I don't have a Reveal Glass. The only way for him to switch forms is to roll Elusive Master, and that brings him back to the bench. He had a while that would work without him returning to the bench, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it just doesn't work. Let's see, he's probably going to long throw. I should have gone defensive, that was silly. Alright, I'm regretting my first move more and more with every moment. Alright, I'm probably going to just... Alright, I can't attack him. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to let him do the Rocket Ride. And then I'll go from there. Oh, he's not going to do it. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Oh, dude. That's okay. And Ultra Space will work for me a little bit too, because it'll... State switch. I just don't know. Alright, let's get Ampharos onto the field so I can start getting that power up. Ultra Space will work for me as well, because with Circuitry, he'll benefit even though it's, you know, I'm not the one sending figures in Ultra Space. Cartan's gonna run. I'm gonna go paralyze this guy as well. See if I can get a cheeky knockout too. Dodging the rendezvous, perfect. Not perfect, but it's pretty good. He's paralyzed and I didn't get knocked out. Yeah. You wanna be paralyzed too? Here we go. There we go. Yes. Beautiful. Come on. Go, Electrike. Paralyze, paralyze, paralyze. Alright, back up. We got a few paralyzed. Let's get Chinchu onto the field. So he's hitting at plus 30. It'll be plus 60 on my turn. There it is. Get Tapu Koko up here. I need to get Thunderous to attack someone with a lot of white. Let's see if I can get him at a Pheromosa. He's going to go at my Circuitry. That's going to paralyze him. No matter what. He's going to get a fly. That's actually... Okay, he's respinning. He's going for the rendezvous. Oh, he gets it too, bugger. So he'll... Oh, it doesn't matter, they're both there. Alright, now we've got to deal with some MP4. So... I'm going to do this. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can't reach him to get a... Yeah, he's going to do that. That's fair enough. I'm going to put Ampharos on there now. I might just drop Tapu Koko back for defense and see if I can get that other Pheromosa paralyzed as well. I'm going to attack Tapu. Oh, bugger. So, not knocked out, but now... he's back, which is bad because now there's potential for a plus 60 that'll give him nothing out. Even on no, sorry, that'll only get me 9. Stupid. Oh well, lucky that didn't work. I'll drop back. I'll see if I can get him paralyzed. Z moves ready as well. Ooh, can get Flame Gun, so he's going to get knocked out now, but he'll be paralyzed. Alright, Z move. I've got a good opportunity here to get plus 70. So 60 times 2 is 120, 124. Plus 70 is about 190. He's had his first battle, so he's going to be mostly white. Let's go. I'll come this way, and I'll see if I can get that other one with the Gigavolt Havoc. Got a chance. It's going to go my Thunders. Come on, Elusive Master. Oh no! What? Gets rid of both of them at least, I guess. Oh, he loses his plus 30 now. Hope for no actual murder. 180. Oh, he's not paralyzed, so he never had the plus 30 from that. Anyway. It robs me. I can Mega Ampharos. I can get him back. I may do that. Okay. See what happens here. Oh, beautiful. But now, he's got the white tentacles. Alright, he's in Ultra Space. I'll do this. take this around. I need to get Lantern tagged, and Tapu Koko will do that for me. It's going to just attack, but that's dangerous. Oh, I got the call signal. I'm never this lucky with Ultra Beasts. What the hell? Alright, Mega Ampharos next. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 2 figures in Ultra Space. Yeah. This is ridiculous. Yes. Yeah. Alright. Here we go. I can have a crack at. See if I can have a crack at Yeah, beautiful. Oh, should I do it? I could go straight for him. Oh, then I lose my plus 30. No, I won't. I'm just going to defend. I'm going to try and get the maneuver Lantern a little bit. He's only plus 10 now. Because of Mega Ampharos doesn't get the paralyzed. Oh, hang on, yes he does. No, he doesn't. He just gets the plus 10 for the Mega Ampharos. The electric. Beautiful. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. That's fine. I don't need to knock him out. Yep. He'll have Gold Block, I think. Yes, he's got Gold Block. That's fine. Or he'll try to zap me. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Yeah, maybe I should have just knocked him out. Doesn't matter. Alright, now he's got someone back, which means I'm gonna get surrounded now. Alright, I got my Thunderous back as well. So Lantern's gonna get surrounded. I think I've got a max survive. Yes, I do. He's got a recycle as well. So if he, no, he doesn't. Who had the recycle? When did I see a recycle? Bloody hell. I'm losing my mind. Alright. Ah, he's not even on the field. Let's get my Lantern back. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. That's fine. That's a no result. I'm okay with that. Alright, let's go. There's no point going supersonic because then he can't take the goal anyway. Yeah, beautiful. Using Ultra Space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's only one in Ultra Space, which means Kartana's only hitting it 10 whatever it is. Yeah, I can't win with him. I need reveal glass. Should have put it in. No. Doesn't matter because he doesn't have a root. I don't even have a switch. This is stupid. Why? Alright. Cool. Look at this. People love this one. Plus 60. If I get the right spin, if I get reckless charge, I'm okay. Not ice beam, no. Come on. He's already paralyzed. I need to keep a closer eye on. He blocked me off now. I'm going to get it. Tappy, yeah. And he's going to attack me. Oh, perfect. Yes. No. Another crack. Alright. That's fine. Spin purple. Yes! Alright. Perfect. Mountain gets the whatever the mark is called. Far out. That's fine. Reasonable. Right. Segment. I don't want to make Kartana confused. I like him paralyzed. It's better. Enough. Gold rock. Round. I will try and get a gigavolt onto for a minute I almost thought that I missed my clip there. Yep, good. Don't need any that's on the field. Oh, come on. Come on. Can you keep this Spamming me going for it. Come on! Need to keep moving fast. 100. 100 moves down. He's going to go for lantern. Come on, purple on white. There we go. Let's get some people out of the way. Purple again. Yeah, I don't know. I'm okay. Ah! Come on! Now like no one's paralyzed. Oh my goodness. It doesn't matter. Yes, I want that. No one has purple. So this isn't really gonna help. Oh, I should have Zed me. I really just wanted to paralyze him, but yeah, I should have Zed me. Flame gun, damn it! Doesn't even get paralyzed. It's alright. I'll Tapu Koko Zed move to get him out of the way. Electric might even be able to... Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Come on, Shockwave. Faster, faster! Oh. Hey, something sort of went right. You know what? I'm not saying anything because this pig just all turned it. Yes! How many spins is that? How many times can I paralyze him? Oh, wow. Duels against 3,000 players shouldn't be that hard. 134 turns. And I'm not even cracking 3-3. Yeah, I'll follow. That's... I'm freaking exhausted. Oh my goodness. If only there was someone alive for that, like, seriously. Oh well, better watch the replay. I don't know who I'm talking to. Okay. He should have gone aggressive towards the end of that. Instead of just clamming up in defense, he had, especially after I moved Xurkitree up as well, so I had Tapu Koko and Xurkitree both up. At that point, he needed to swing Pheromosa around down the right-hand side. 4 steps, he could have got to the middle. I would have had to retreat someone, because from there he can get to 1 step away from goal. And even if I'd be able to get someone onto goal, I'd be able to get Koko onto goal, but then he just needs to spin call signal and he's got me surrounded. So, yeah. Alright, so we're 40 minutes in. And I've just done that. Freaking... yeah. Alright. I can't play again after that. That's just... I'm not going to match that. That's, you know... Let's have a look at some feature duels. Alright. That's a maybe. There's a lot of these sort of ones around at the moment. They're Kartanas and Sharpedos, since Sharpedo's ability is so much easier to get a crack than anything else. With the exception of Mega Heracross, but obviously that's a Mega, so it's limited. Excuse me. You know, with Sizor, the attack needs to be over 130, I think. And with oh my goodness, my brain is going to mulch. Buzzwole, with Buzzwole it needs to land blue and the opponent spin 130 or more. That's even harder to get the crack. They probably should upgrade that to be just any battle on Buzzy. Good old Buzzy. Oh gee, that's a lot of Latios. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Triple Buzz. Beedrill, sorry. Let's have a look at this Kalal 98 against Ulysses. Nice high rankings, always set for a fairly intelligent duel. You never know, this might be over in 6 moves. Alrighty. Here we go. Lucario, Celebi, Aegislash, Mawile, Steelix, and Dawnwings up against Popplio, Double, Sharpedo, Omanite. Tapu Fini and Kartana. It'll be Grass Sphere on Celebi. Here comes Poplio, and it will be Aegislash to take him down. Really hard to get an opener against a team with an Aegislash. That is very lucky for the Poplio. But it's also good for Aegislash. He gets to switch straight back, but he'll be protected thanks for that weight. It will be Tapu Fini bouncing in along the back lane. Here comes Celebi to the Shutter Trap spot. Sharpedo to the top right of the inner square. Lucario to the bottom right of the inner square. And Tapu Fini covers goal. Aegislash is going sword again. And gets the miss on Poplio with the Shadow Sneak. Poplio goes. It will be Sharpedo diving into the spot where Poplio just vacated. Dawnwings coming across the back line. Kartana across the back line for red, and Dawnwings across the back line for blue. Onto the goal. Omanyte comes in down the left lane, and Mawile is going to come up the right lane. Steelix drops in on the entry point to block Omanyte, who attacks its ancient power into the Iron Tail. He won't survive that to get the evolution. He'll go to the Pokemon Center. Mawile advances, and Sharpedo heads him off. There's an attack, and Mawile wins it. I think blue attack. Mawile gets the crack. Kartana won't be able to attack him. He's well outpowered at the moment. Mawile evolves, so no more crack marker anyway. He's on the entry point. Poplio dives in. Lucario comes up on the attack. Sharpedo steps across to the Shutter Trap spot and attacks. Aqua Jet into Aura Sphere. No result. It will they continue to attack? Yes, they will. Aegislash is going to switch back to shield and go and block off Sharpedo's retreat. Bloom Doom, it's going to be Kartana going at Lucario. He's got the purple. Good defense for blue, otherwise Lucario was off to the Ultra Space. Aegislash takes the entry point and attacks from a distance. The world looks blue and green. And gets Kartana with the Shadow Sneak into the Ultra Blade. That's the end of Mega Mawile. Sharpedo in defense now. With Tapu Fini, he'll be able to get Omanyte onto the field. Aegislash switches and stays. Omanyte dives in over the top. We're going to Air Balloon. Steelix is going to come for a run. He's not going to attack Omanyte, he's just going to block. Omanyte's going to attack Lucario instead. He swings the dodge into Ancient Power, which will give Omanyte the evolution up to Omastar. And he gets the Ancient Power boost as well, so that's a plus 10 and the extra star on his wheel. Steelix steps up, doesn't attack, it's keeping that Air Balloon active. Omastar with the double chance gets Toxic into the Aura Sphere. And now Lucario is Noxious, which means no more protection from gold. Aegislash spins a miss into the bind on Omastar, no result. Omastar attacks again, he gets the bind into the Metal Claw, Lucario is knocked out. Celebi moves in, keeping Omastar surrounded there. Hydro Vortex coming up. He's going to... It's Poplio, sorry. Poplio is attacking. He gets what he needs. Gee, that's risky. With his Z move only 100 and he goes for it. But he gets the big vacant blue. And Celebi will be confused as well, which is really good for red. Aegislash is going shield again and he'll just drop in. Poplio is going to step onto his own entry point and attack Celebi. He actually confused helps. He moves around to the grass knot, but Poplio lands dodge anyway. Bloom Doom. That's kind of necessary for Celebi at the moment. He needs to avoid that big Sing wedge. Does. Just. Alright. So that'll get him unconfused. He snapped out of his confusion, as they would say in the old games. The mainstream games, yes, they still go. Alright. Something happened. Now Aegislash is going to go at Tapu Fini, which is probably a good idea given everyone keep diving in, but he spins miss. Again! That's two. And Tapu Fini survives. He spun Pony Whip, but that doesn't matter because his range 2 attack. Omastar uses the air balloon and gets the surround on Aegislash. Celebi takes the entry point on the other side. Sharpedo dives in front of him. Lucario enters the game again. Here comes Omastar down the right lane, and Steelix is finally going to attack. That'll break the air balloon. He gets the takeaway. Sharpedo is taken to Blue's PC. Omastar takes the entry point for Blue's entry point. He's going to spin a couple of binds. Oh, he gets the Dawn Wings. Dawn Wings will switch back to regular Necrozma, and more Wild will come in to surround Omastar. Alright, Sharpedo steps away from Celebi. Lucario is going to go Mega, which is a very good move. He's going to block that entry point. Kartana's on the bench. Oh no, he's not going to block the entry point. He's going to go on the attack. Interesting. Lots of purple, but he spins the blue Pony Wish. He won't, because he'll be screwed. Kartana comes in and he's going to attack Celebi. If he had taken the entry point right there, I'm not sure if they have if they have a max revive or something. Let's have a look. I just want to have a look. They still have the long throw, so they could have got him on. But still. If Lucario had taken the entry point over on the left, he would have had to use the long throw, and that would have used so he couldn't use it again. And Kartana is obviously going to do well against Celebi, but it's going to buy you some time, isn't it? That wasn't a very high percentage play going for Finny, I don't think, in my opinion. But I tend to be more reserved in my playstyle in that respect anyway. Steelix dives in. Kartana comes in the attack. Aegislash is going to go up the right lane. It's going to be a corkscrew crash. Kartana's going to go at more Wild. Try and get the knockout. He will. He has no choice. More Wild. Knocked out. Kartana will dive up next to Necrozma. Nice and close and cuddly. Aegislash advances. He's one step from the entry point now. Lucario has ended his run as Mega. Sharpedo dives in. Aegislash is going to go sword mode. Onto the entry point and attack the second Sharpedo in. And doesn't get him. It's the Shadow Sneak into the Liquidation Sail. Which causes Aegislash to be cracked. Which won't last long because as soon as he changes form, it's all over. However, Mega Sharpedo has a crack. Get it? To exclude him if he gets... No, he doesn't. He gets the Liquidation into the miss. He gets the knockout, but he won't get the exclusion. He needed his gold. Is his gold even strong enough if it's spun on Aegislash's gold? 150 becomes 150. Yes, it is. Lucario takes the gold, the entry point, which I thought he should have done a few turns ago, but that's okay. Everyone, each to their own, and he's 4,000 and I'm 3-2 for a reason, let's be honest. Alright, bit of maneuvering, and Celebi is on the entry point now. Sharpedo dives inside him before his time ends. Steelix is going to step up the inner right lane. Here we go. It's Equijet into the Energy Ball. And Celebi is done out of the picture for the time being. Steelix steps up to the top right of the inner square, and Kartana takes the entry point in the bottom left. More Wild comes into the bottom right of the inner square. Sharpedo attacking Steelix. Takeaway! Ding ding, order up! That's a one shark fin soup. Let's go with that. Shark fin soup takeaway. More Wild is going to Z move Kartana. He gets the corkscrew crash into the vacuum wave. And he will corkscrew his way up the field or back across? Up the field. There we go. And Kartana is out of the way. Hydro Vortex. Who is it? It's Sharpedo. He's going to take out more Wild. No problem. He can't outpower that. And no purple to help him. And he'll get Lucario confused as well, which means no more protection in gold. Aegislash up the right lane for blue. Here comes Popplio. Aegislash continues. Popplio steps back and will attack the Aegislash. Low percentage, but, you know, why not? Worth a shot. King's Shield into the water gun. And we get a chance to catch our breath. Wait one for Popplio. Pokemon switch. Lucario is going to swap with Steelix. Good move. He gets his ability back. Sharpedo is going to go Mega. No one's cracked at the moment, so I guess out of necessity getting his high power. Ooh, lucky. Gets the Fang Finale into the takeaway. That could have been disastrous. We could have had 2 sharks in the soup. I know it wouldn't. It would have swapped anyway. Celebi comes in. Here comes Sharpedo to the top right of the inner square, and Lucario to the bottom right of the inner square. Sharpedo is going to go and step up next to Celebi and just say, "Eat me!" He gets the washout into the energy ball. Lucky for Sharpedo. So Celebi will be pushed around the corner. He's got weight though. Sharpedo moving in for the attack. He's going to take on Lucario. Gets the Aquasphere, but it's into the washout. Lucario will be pushed up out of the way as well. Sharpedo on Necrozma. Celebi's going to come back to try and nothing. He's going to just get in position and block the goal when Necrozma gets taken out. Here we go. Reflect, move into the Aqua Jet. So that's a crack for Necrozma. Lucario is going to come in, set up for the surround. Sharpedo is going to keep going on the attack. Gets it. Liquidation Sail into the Prismatic Laser. Celebi will drop down onto the goal. Beautiful. And Sharpedo will come in to threaten the surround on Lucario. That forces more Wild to come in. Hydro Vortex now, which will confuse Lucario as well. It'll get him knocked out and Lucario confused. Phone call, I'll deal with that later. Sharpedo steps across to the bottom left point. Here comes Steelix to help with the defense. Sharpedo takes the entry point. Corkscrew Crash, it's going to be Aegislash going at Finny. 50-50-ish. I don't know the exact numbers on that. Lots of purple, but he gets it. He gets the Corkscrew Crash, which means he will take the knockout and he'll probably jump in front of Poplio. In purple, I don't know what the trigger is for Dazzling Volume, but it wasn't it, obviously. What we got? Gold Block. It'll have to be... Oh, it's got to be happy, but that's fair enough. Aegislash is going to switch to Sword. He's going to step back and have a swing at the Shark. Gets him too with the Shadow Sneak into the Aqua Jet. And no more Gold Block either. He's cracked. This is all but over. Oh! How do you like that? Sword's now asleep. Lucario steps around the corner. Poplio steps up in defense. Celebi is going to come around the corner to the bottom left point. He doesn't attack though. He's going to go on the attack now. Omastar's come into the game. Omastar will block the goal. Celebi will go and tag Aegislash. Here comes Kartana on the attack. Lucario will retreat to protect the goal. Kartana comes down the corner to attack Lucario. Aurasphere spins into miss. Kartana gets the knockout. All of a sudden, red, right in the box seat here. Steelix going mega, which will get him to reach goal. Excuse me, Black Hole Eclipse. This will be Sharpedo going at Steelix. Steelix needs purple. Or it's... I don't want to say it's all over because I can never be sure. Everyone seems to always have something up their sleeve. But this is going to be hard. What do we got? Yeah, I don't think there's a way to come back from this. Gold block. Then he'll get some... Oh no. Yes, now it's over. And there isn't a way to recover from that, so it's over. Forfeit loss, 120 moves. That was a good duel. I approve. Well done. So red wins it in the end with the Sharpedos and generally a water deck. I don't think he got any Ultra Space Sands with cracked, so well done for Kalal for avoiding that as well. Kalal's deck is fairly everyone's meta at the moment, let's be honest. Well, not everyone's. There's a lot of electric decks, but that's the sort of deck you would expect to find at the top level that isn't on a central theme. The more wild, Celebi, Steelix, Dawnwings, Aegislash, Lucario. Lucario is a bit of a flex spot. Sometimes that'll be Arceus. Or sometimes the Steelix will be Arceus. But that's sort of the core that you tend to see up this end of it. Let's take a bit of a different tact here, and let's go for this deck directly under it. It's Zuki against Fit Fox. I was just talking about commons not that long ago that no one really uses commons, except occasionally a Rhyhorn. Well, here is a Rhyhorn. Let's see how he goes getting that evolution off. He's got the Honedge set up for an evolution as well. Sorry, Doublade. Yep, Doublade. Not Honedge. I run decks with Honedge. Up against a Bug team. Triple Beedrill, double Heracross and Greninja. There comes Celebi and Greninja. Here comes the Thunderous. Heracross in defense. Here comes Celebi and Heracross number 2 comes in. Dawnwings in now. Beedrill. Celebi is going to get in between. And now he's going to attack said Heracross. He blocks the goal. He needs... There it is. He gets the knockout with the Grass Sphere. The Grass Knot, excuse me. Heracross is going to block goal. Now it's going to be Power Battle. Oh! Heracross got exactly what he needed with just the one spin, which gave him less than 120. Alright, Wing Sphere. Doublade's come in. Wing Sphere on Heracross. Mawile comes in, Beedrill comes in, and Rhyhorn comes in across the back line. Beedrill, which one? That one, next to the Mawile, is going to go Mega. And he's going to jump. Rhyhorn blocks goal. Beedrill just going on the attack. This is really attacking sort of deck. Poison Shock into the Hyper Takedown. Rhyhorn, the other end of the spectrum, is now Noxious, I think, or Poisoned, I don't know. Mawile gets the surround on the Mega Beedrill. Max Revive, who's going to be? Heracross is coming back into the game. Down the left lane. His right, my left. All the viewers left. Air Balloon onto Rhyhorn, just planning ahead. Doublade is going to have a crack. He gets the easy knockout on the Beedrill. He spins miss. He's got big misses, let's be honest. So Doublade is going to get AG Slash. AG Slash is going to have an extra 10 and an extra star, which is always fun. Beedrill steps back. He's going to attack AG Slash. King's Shield into the toxic. Oh, they're common as well. Beedrills. Commons all over the place in this duel. Here we go. Dawnwings on the attack. Greninja is going to defend. Thunderous is going to wander up the field as well. That's the UX Thunderous. I think that's Therian form, is it? Or is it Incarnate? I can't remember which one is which. Beedrill on the attack. Hopping and jumping. And there is the future planning of the Air Balloon coming in handy. He gets the Tectonic Rage. Z move off on the Beedrill, which he wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. And now we have a evolved Rhydon, which will hit at 110, well, 117 for him, and 2 stars with the Hornbill. A little bit more competitive than his predecessor, or an unevolved version. Savage Spin Out, yeah, he's going to get the knockout on, well, he's lucky to get the knockout on Mawile. He needed that miss, because Heracross is quite weak on his Z move with only 80 attack, but it means that poor old Rhydon can't move. Here comes Heracross. He's within reach. Rhydon can't reach it, but he'll gold block Dawnwings. Power Battle coming up. It'll be Heracross into Dawnwings. If he spins Photon, yep, that's exactly what happened. That will rotate into that big Moongeist, and despite hitting at 287, Heracross is done. AG Slash takes the entry point, Beedrill comes down the left lane, and Thunderous takes the other entry point. Long throw, the other Beedrill comes in. Maybe setting up for a surround. Yep, there we go. Rhydon is going to save the day, or is he? No, he spins a miss. Whoops. Oh dear, it's an epidemic. It's an absolute epidemic. Beedrill gets the surround on Thunderous. Here comes Celebi. He's going to attack Beedrill. Hope for a few spins. He gets Energy Ball anyway, which is lucky because he only spun it once. Getting to 88, but Energy Ball's not going to do anything for Beedrill. Greninja steps back across defensive, and Mawile steps in on the offensive. Beedrill is going to go around and surround Celebi. But Mawile is going to head straight up and take on Beedrill, and gets him, fortunately, with just the one spin into the play rough. So no plates this turn for red, but that's over. Beedrill takes the entry point. Mawile takes the entry point for blue. Beedrill is going Mega, which is still a low percentage play against Dawnwings, because that's a lot of purple against not a lot of purple. Moongeist into the Poison Shock. Tie. Here we go. Tectonic Rage. So there we go. First two Z moves. Rhyhorn to Rhydon, Rhydon to Rhyperior. And all of a sudden we've got a Rhyperior that's spinning at 120 per spin and 4-star Rock Wrecker. And it'll be a 6-star Tectonic Rage when he gets that as well. Beedrill is done. Unleash Rhyperior. Look at that. 129 multiplier on the Rock Blast. And 4 stars on his purple. Hydro Vortex. Greninja is going to take out AG Slash unless he spins purple. Look at that 3-star Shadow Ball. Alright, Hydro Vortex, he gets the miss, no worries. No one within range to confuse. Rhyperior is setting up for a bit of a rampage. Heracross has come in defensively, Beedrill has come in, here comes Thunderous. Beedrill is going to take the entry point. Are we out of Beedrill plates yet? I think so, because he's just going straight up to him. Mawile advanced as well. Photon Geyser, I don't think Beedrill has an ability, so that's just a waste. Alright, what's Thunderous going to do? He's going to do nothing. Beedrill is attacking again. Gets the Pin Missile a couple of times. I guess if he spins white, but he's very unlikely to spin white. Talking about Dawnwings, of course. Beedrill's knocked out. Thunderous takes the entry point, and Heracross is going to attack its Elusive Master into the single Pin Missile, which becomes 3 Pin Missiles, thanks to the 2 Heracross. Alright, Bulldoze into the dodge. It's dangerous with his big purple going up against someone like Greninja. Heavy Hurl! Heracross is going to throw Thunderous, probably over his head, into the surround. There it is. Alright, going again. A little bit suicidal. He needs that, is what he needs. He gets the Bulldozer into the Water Shuriken. He'll push Greninja out of the way. Greninja's going to go on the attack now. Celebi's going to get in his way. Reasonably well protected, given that it'll be a triple spin guaranteed. He needs the 70. A bit of maneuvering, and here we go. Tectonic Rage number 3 is Rhyperior. Look at all those stars. That's 6. 6-star Tectonic Rage into a double Pin Missile, which becomes 4. Heracross goes. Someone else will block the goal now and shoot the other Heracross. Don't. Oh no, he's going to goal block. Okay, Beedrill. He's going to go again. Does he get the Rock Wrecker? He does. So he can take out whoever he doesn't like. I'm assuming I would have thought Heracross, because Heracross has blue. Now, if he gets the blue, he's lucky. He gets the Bulldozer into the white, and that's game over. Blue wins it on the fully evolved Rhyperior Bulldozer. Not that Bulldozer matters for fully evolved. Alright. I've got like a bunch of stuff that I've been putting off doing, you know, because I'm not just a Pokemon duel player and commentator. I also have, you know, a life to deal with. So I better get on with real life. This has been a good hour. Those 2 feature duels were quite fun. And that league match at the start was not too bad either. Excuse me. My voice is getting sore because I haven't done this in a while. I really, really, really hope that I'm able to do this a little bit more often. I had grand plans a while ago for all these fancy videos that had more to do with real... I almost said real world. Main game Pokemon, as in red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, etc., through to Sword Shield. 3 new Pokemon were released today, by the way. One looks like a meringue. Or is it just whipped cream? I'm not sure. Looks like it evolves into a cake. I'm interested to check this out later. Another one's an electric dog that chases things like Pokeballs and goes and fetches them back for you if it doesn't catch in the first throw, which I think is really cool. it's going to be one of those Pokemon that people take once they've finished the main game and they go out to just finish off the Pokedex. They'll be like, yeah, let's lead with the electric dog, and he can, you know, make sure I don't run out of Pokeballs. Or not, I don't know. That's probably minor when you're at that stage of the game. Anyway, I'm going to get on with real life. I've got dishes to do and dog droppings to clean up, and I don't even want to think about what else I need to do in the next 2 hours before I need to, well, hour and a half before I need to start cooking dinner. Okay, thank you for watching. This is Kamala Cam. Hopefully we see you again real soon. Bye for now.